Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Wartales. We're going to load up our save game to begin with. Here we go. So in the last episode we had a couple of reminders really about, we had a few victories early on, but in the last episode we discovered that we're really not all that. We're still fairly low level. Quite a few of our soldiers still have very basic equipment. We've got a couple of nice iron axes now. We've got an iron sword on Godhun. Vinich, I think, is still just using a basic warhammer there. Sigrid's just got a new knife. Got two prisoners there. Hermanus is still using his basic bow, so that's two things we want to do. And Laolin's got a basic spear as well. So I think if we can start to upgrade some of these things, that would be good. And in fact, I've got a knowledge point here where we can learn another recipe for one of these things. So what do we want to do? Who's going to be more valuable to us with a better weapon? So there's our spear, and there's our longbow. We're going to need leather for either one of those we choose to build. And we've also got the two-handed mace we'd like to build as well. I think I might go for the longbow. I really like the sort of overwatch ability that we've got. We can lock down enemies quite well with that. Get 3 free shots on them potentially, and doing more damage there, could be a good way of helping us out. So we've got to pay. Oh dear, we don't have enough money to pay everyone, unfortunately. Well, we'll have to see how that goes. We're going to spend all our money. We're going to use our food. So yeah, so we are getting a bit low on money and food. We're going to need to get a bit more income going and then start to build ourselves up a bit more in terms of, our stock of cash, our stock of food. Companions aren't happy about the wage delays. Yeah, it's just going to be Laolin moaning about it, probably. Oh no, here we go. I haven't slept this well in ages. Ah, the joys of a full belly. There's no better way to start the day. Should we pack up and leave early than usual? He gets a trait called Vigilant, which sounds pretty good. He could sing, which will improve our current happiness, and he'll improve relationship with some companions. Or he gets satiated. Vigilant sounds like it could be good, though, and we will see what that it does. No, where is that? Ah, here we go. This is just until the next rest. It's not a permanent boost then. So enemy aggression range is reduced in the world. Well, that's quite good. So, yeah, enemy groups won't see us as easily, which is quite good for us. I don't think we can cook anything. No. Okay, so we're going to go and get the allies from this camp, and whatever's going on at that farm in the last episode, we'll find out a bit more about that. So yeah, so let's go in here. Okay, they're trying to steal grain. Okay. So there's someone in that farmhouse who's been stealing, I think. Yeah, okay. We'll warn her about him about to be hanged. You cannot hang by my fault. Pack it up, lads. We're leaving. As for you, come and meet me at the farm. We could use you do with your help. So I think there's going to be a bit of a scrap. Now they have left, so I think we can look in their, in their stuff without worrying about annoying them or getting found stealing. I think that might have been it. A little bit of food. Well, it was drink really, but it all counts as food. Ooh, okay. That's them, isn't it? So if we follow them down to the farmhouse. Something here, let's pick that up. Now the bandits and the farmers are having a fight, so let's intervene. Release the refugee immediately. But you brought bandits. Mercenaries, are you willing to let them slaughter us to save a thief? He's just a desperate farmer. Let him go and no harm will come to you. Who's to say you won't be back in a few days to plunder our supplies? No, we won't let any of you leave. Very well, have at you. Mercenaries! Whatever those thieves promised you, I can pay much more to defend us. We'll even forget you wherever involved in this. That's quite a tempting offer, actually. So, what's the difference here? We get a different sort of backpack add-on that gives different effects, and I'm not sure what bar of soap or adjustable straps does, so I don't really have any preference there. They're both level 4, so that is a kind of a tough fight, to be honest. We do have some good weapons now, though, at least a few on a few of us. Who do we want to support? I think last time I went for the village chief, so let's support the bandits this time. Now we've got a bonus this time. We've got leader's aggression, so all of our hits are going to be critical hits now, which is pretty nice. And what have they got? They've got double the movement, which is fine. There's actually 11 of us and 6 of them, so we outnumber them quite heavily as well. Just trying to see where the rest of us and them are. So there's 2 groups of 3 of them surrounded by a whole bunch of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us here, including our wolves. That number is. So I think that looks all right. They are pretty chunky. Has anyone here got the destabilizing blow for this guard? And is there any over here? Yeah, so these foot soldiers have quite a lot of guard, 32%. Gotten can take that off, and I don't know if we've got anyone else who can. Try and get the wolves back a bit. They might only be able to take a hit before they get killed. So the one over here is acting first, and let's try and move our wolf a bit further away from being struck. And we'll bring Taurus in with his new axe and see what damage we can do on this guy. In fact, we can come around here and maybe give Sigrich a bit of an easier backstab. So we did 15 with a crit. He's now bleeding. Let's do on a rampage and see what we can do there. And it's a shame about the damage block. He's still got a bit of armour. But let's taunt him so that he doesn't do as much damage next go. Which is now. So he only does 4 to us, that's fine. Takes 11 bleeding damage, which is quite nice. Actually, that's not Sigrich, is it? I thought that was Sigrich. It's one of our allies. So the archer's going to go next, and then it's our wolf. Let me just try and block our wolf a little bit. I want to try and protect them until they've leveled up a little bit. They'll get a bit more health. Let's aim to expand our range. Do a decent amount of damage there, actually. And if we did this, there doesn't seem much point in doing that. What happened with the chief? He didn't go. Oh. The wolf's gone in first. Ooh, we did a nasty hit on Taurus. He's running off here where we can't get him. Although they can. So these ones are acting next now. Can maybe bring in Thudanel for maybe a hit them both. I want him to end up next to a unit, really. And I can't hit both. So it's doing a good amount of damage, that rampage, now that we've got a better axe. Could taunt him. I don't want to spend too many of these valor points just yet. He does 12 though, so if he gets to go again we might. He's put bleeding on us, but takes 9. Yeah, it's not an easy fight this, is it? And probably one of these is going next. Yeah, this guy's going to come in and there's a good chance of maybe one hitting our wolf. So maybe if we can engage him with Vidic. Vinic, sorry. Vidic used to play for Manchester United. And it's not him. Got the crit. We'll weaken him for the next 3 rounds. Now it's Laolin. I might bring in Godhand to destabilize. I can't actually reach him. But let's get an attack from behind and maybe kill this guy. Ooh, we could. Thing is, he's not an outlaw, so we can't sell him to the prison. He can't move anywhere else. Could get an extra valor point, but it seems a bit of a waste just to do it for the 1. Ooh, that was a good hit. Wouldn't mind him doing a bit of that on him. Now it's Laolin or Sigrich. These two are engaged now, so maybe I'll bring in Sigrich. And this one does 2 additional attacks when attacked from behind, and we can get behind him, can't we? If we go here. How much has he got? We should be able to kill him here. If we do this, and then we do this. There he goes. And another horrific finishing move for Sigrich. And now we're back doing the crits, which is pretty good. They're down to 4. Don't really like the wolf running in there and engaging with this foot soldier. So what can we do about that? Let's get a bleed on. I'll give him a jab. That's about all we can do, really. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, half our wolf's health. Did take quite a bit of health damage, though, for the bleeding. So who's acting first? It's going to be this guy. So what can we do here? Maybe we do another rampage. Actually kill him. Get the galvanizations. We're doing even more damage now on top of the crits we're already doing. So we've got foot soldier here. We've got 3 turns to act before him. So if we bring up, maybe we'll do it. Can't afford. So we can't afford another rampage. We should be able to. Maybe it's because we need to end someone's turn, don't we? First, yeah. No, that was wrong. Yeah, so we'll come up behind him. So I think they lose their guard if you attack from behind. Lots of 66 damage there, just amazing. So we're getting towards just this chief left now, aren't we? Can we get Theudinal up at all? We can. He's taken a hit and he's got bleeding on him. How much damage does he take on a bleed? 7. Don't want the chief shooting him, really. Who can get over to him? None of these, really. Might be able to. I don't think Hermanus could hit him without using another ability. Let's just try and kill this guy for now. Any way we can get another action point in. Yeah, if we finish Laolin next to an ally. Actually, let's do Godhand first. This is what we do. We'll get 3 Valor points this way. And we'll just run him up a bit closer. Pretty nice damage, and engaged him. that guy can attack Vinich, and probably our wolf. He'll do another big hit, won't he, to hit lots of people. If I bring him... I think we're probably better off trying to attack this village chief from behind. So we'll take the aim, so we should be able to hit him, and we can. It should be a kill, and it is. And they want to flee. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Well, you know, they're going to take a hit here, but he's not going to be able to kill them. Just does a fair bit of damage. And then dies from bleeding. So there we go. What do we get? We get a club, which actually counts as a heavy mace, and that looks like a pretty good improvement actually for Vinich, so we will use that. Got some snow iris, got some wheat for bread, got a bit of gold, so we're able to pay those guys who didn't get paid earlier. And we probably go and talk to the farmhouse, but let's go and first of all equip our new hammer. Where's Vinich? There he is. So guarded mace. So we're going to lose ram. Deals 8 damage to all units in the area. Damage is increased by 50% against units that still have armor. Whereas this one, heavy strike, it just does straight damage. 8 to 17 versus 8. So yeah, pretty big improvement there. Actually looks one-handed, doesn't it? I don't have a spare shield at the moment, and I want to craft him a two-handed hammer as well, so we won't get too carried away with that. Can sell that. No level ups just yet. Let's go and get our rewards. There we go. So we're up to 60 out of 100 now on this Fate of Tiltron questline. See if they're going to do anything else for us. No, it doesn't look like it. So let me quick look here if there's anything we can loot. Yeah, we don't want to steal some wheat and get all the heat from that. So we've got a little bit of money now after that fight. Let's sell some stuff if we can to this blacksmith group that are coming up. Again, they're selling some nice armor. We're really interested in selling, so we're going to sell this just for 8 gold. We're going to take all the gold we can, I think. What else can we sell? Oh, I sell this grease and fish oil. You get it quite often. It's not worth very much, but it's worth something. I'm not using it at the moment, and I really just want some more money in. Up to 68. Anything else we can sell? Sell some more, but we want to be crafting stuff, so we need that. Got quite a lot of medicine ingredients. This comfrey is quite plentiful. If we maybe sell some of that, if we sell maybe 20 of that, we'll get 60 gold in. So suddenly we can pay our bills. I don't need quite as much wood as that. If we maybe sell 11 wood, we sell these teeth. Although we were trying to save those up for the trackers, weren't we? Because they did have a few things I wouldn't have minded buying. Probably use this. Reduces suspicion by 10% during a theft, so we will keep that. We're up to 161 now, which is something at least. We'll put on that bar of soap. You never know, we might do some stealing. We'll put it on Sigrich as well. Makes sense to have it on our thief, I think, even if it affects the whole troop. What we might do is maybe we'll go and see if we can sell these prisoners and how much we might get for them. So if we could go to the prison, which is there. It's not too far. Yeah, we still want to level up a bit before we head round into this area. But when we go through Stromcat, we'll check in with the emissary and just see if there's any more jobs that we might be able to take on. And we can maybe buy enough leather. In fact, let's cut through the woods and we might get attacked by wolves or some boars or something, and we might get some leather we can use to craft that new bow that we got the blueprints for. And there's that. I think this is that body that they mentioned in the hunt document that we've got north of the stables. What does it say when we inspect it? Parts of the corpse are horribly mangled. Only an animal could tear off such large chunks of flesh. And there seems to be a blood trail, so let's do that. Follow this trail. Because we're hunting that wolf, aren't we? And we actually want leather, so if we could attack a wolf pack and complete a quest and get some leather and some meat, that would be quite good for us, I think. Oh dear. Is it going to be in here? I don't know about that. I don't want to go in and attack the ghost wolves yet. I don't think we're equipped for it. Oh, no, it's this. Here they are. So we've got an alpha, Seeker. That's the one we're here to kill. There's actually 3 alphas and 5 normal wolves. They're level 3. So we'll see how strong they are. So there's 8 of them. There's 9 of us. Well, but that includes 2 of the wolves who are quite weak. And they've got a fair bit of HP. No armour, though. No guard, obviously. I don't like our 2 weak wolves being in right next to the sort of boss wolf. So if we maybe reposition them more towards the back. I really just want them to level up and then just get a bit more HP. Yeah, let's go with something like that. These ones are acting first, so what I might do is put Taurus in. If I put him somewhere, although these ones aren't the ones that are acting first, if I put him somewhere like this, I think he'll be able to hit both. We don't have any Valor points, unfortunately. He can hit both, though. Do a fair chunk of old damage there. He's going to take a couple of hits now, and they actually get all his armour off in that one hit. So they're attacking pretty hard. That was an alpha. This one's acting next. Maybe we can move Vinich in. He's got a new weapon now, this heavy strike and weakening blow he can do. So we'll do the free attack first, see what that does. And then this should be a kill. That's one gone. Can Sigrid can get up to the one he's engaged with. But I think she'll be able to kill this one anyway. Not quite. What's Seeker doing? Oh, she's coming in for Theudinal. Takes a big hit, takes a crit. And he's being attacked by an alpha and the boss now, so that's unfortunate. He does have a good weapon though. We're going to try and see what we can do with that. Does a good amount of damage ourselves. We can hit both with this swing. Kill one, do a good amount of damage on the boss. So he did well there. And we've got someone else. We maybe want to bring in Hermanus, although he can't do the Overwatch, but he maybe be able to do a good amount of damage there, or get Godhand to come in here and maybe try and tank a couple of these wolves. Maybe we do that. We'll get a Valor point for engaging. And maybe we'll save that for now. They're really chewing through our armor, aren't they? So we've got 2 turns left before the end of the round. So let's bring Hermanus up now. And we're going to shoot the boss. Did a chunk of damage, not a huge amount. Oh, Wolf's doing 5 damage. They do put on the bleed though, which isn't nothing. I think they're going to put bleed on us, aren't they? And he's surrounded, so we outnumber them, but they're putting a few of our guys in trouble here. We could put the bleed on these 2. And then maybe we'll come up here and we'll engage this one and get a Valor point for... We should have got a Valor point for ending up close to Godden, I think. We finish off one wolf. Oh dear. Okay, so I think the first thing we want to do... This one's acting first, but Taurus can take a hit. So I think when's Seeker going? Not for a little while. These ones are going to go, and Godhen's in trouble as well. So let's try and get a Valor point here. Gonna try and kill this wolf and then maybe retreat a little bit. He's actually gonna... If we can't heal him, he's gonna take fatal damage on his next turn. Who can heal him? None of these. Oh, he's going to be in the dying... Vinich can. So let's run him up closer to Vinich. He'll be in the dying mode, unfortunately, after this. Who's going next? This wolf. Well, we need a Valor point before we can heal him anyway. How do we get a Valor point? We can finish Hermanus next to an ally, which we might be able to do if we kill this wolf. Still got 20 health, but that gave him the Valor point that we can use to kill the boss. Like so. We've got Galvanization now, so we're doing more damage now as a result of that. Theodenal's looking a bit weak. I don't really want to run him in anywhere. So I'll tell you what, I'll run him here so that Hermanus can finish next to him and get another Valor point. Which we can use to heal Godhem before he dies. They do some serious damage, these wolves. Off. Okay, well I'm not going to use Laolin because he might go into the dying mode after his turn. I can't actually get to Godin on this go. So what I may as well do is attack the wolf on my way through. And we'll run up to Godin and heal him on the next round if it goes that long. And they're down to the last two now. I haven't got any more turns this round. So we'll just run these guys in as close as we can. Okay. We can do Wrath. Which it'll do something. Can't do it on him. It must be on this wolf. So if we can kill this wolf, this alpha, maybe we could do a Wrath. No. Okay. Didn't actually die. So what we can try and do is kill these wolves before we have to act with Godin or Laolin. And I think we can kill this one pretty straightforward with the bow. And we'll use Theodenal to attack this one from behind, and that should do it. So a little bit tricky that one. We got our captain down into sort of the death status. I'll heal because we can make lots more potions, but we'll repair our armour at the blacksmith. Got some leather. Got a bit of meat and some teeth. and completed that quest for the trackers. We've got a new mission. We've received a letter bearing the companion seal. A client requests your presence at the Mother Bear Tavern. And I don't know where that is. I don't think it's the Tiltron Tavern. Let's rest. So we have a bit of food now. How much is this drink worth? It's only worth 1, isn't it? Lots of bread. Take one off, and if we use up a couple of these, we can pay the remaining wages. Possibility of getting attacked. But we're okay. Yeah, this is the Traveller's Feast Inn, so I don't know where that Mother Bear Tavern is. It might be in one of the other countries. Could really do with a bit more work here. And we're not really getting it, are we? This Altis Tower I think is going to be quite a tricky fight. So we won't take it yet. Now I think I have a feeling if I cancel the rat infestation, I'm not sure that one comes back. So I want to keep that, even though we could probably negotiate for a much better fee now. See if we can get a couple of leather we might be able to buy. Oops. We can. We'll buy all of it. It's going to bring us quite low on coin, but we'll be able to sell him our old weapons as well. So we want to make a bow, I think, don't we? What are we missing? Missing a couple of wood. And we sold, which we sold. I didn't realise we needed 12. That's a bit unfortunate. Wood's quite easy to come by. We'll repair our... Actually, let's go back. We'll repair our weapons here, and then we'll go and have a bit of a look for wood nearby. And I think I am going to sell these teeth now. We'll get 69 gold for selling all of these, which we're going to need. Maybe we'll also sell this grease again for a few coins. I don't really know what to do with these, so maybe I'll sell those as well. Try to keep the wolf from the door, so to speak. So we'll depart and just have a little look around here, see if we can find anything to pick up. That could be wood, or maybe somewhere we can go. Actually, the prison's near here. Let's go there first, and we'll get hopefully get some money. Stables there. Did the stables have a chopping block? They might have done. Yeah, we can chop wood. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Round to the prison. There's something glowing. There's some wood there. So we'll come back the same way, and we'll pick up that wood and then go back to Stromcat. Right, so what will you give us for these prisoners? Both these hoodlums. Can I do both? I think it's one at a time. Oh, it's just lowers your wanted level. You don't actually get any... Oh, no, I think our money went up, didn't it? It's 189. What about if I do another one? 244 there. So actually we got... Ooh. 11... So 55 gold for a prisoner, which isn't too bad. We got our chains back as well, so we can do a couple more with that. I'm not going to waste any money on that. So we're doing... That was actually quite lucrative. That was worth doing, I think. If you're a bit low on cash, that's quite a nice little way to do it. And you're going to be fighting battles anyway, so you may as well capture a couple of the people you're fighting. I didn't see how much wood is. We needed 12, didn't we? And we've got exactly 12 now, so let's go do that. Get our bow. A little fishing spot here as well. We do have some hooks. I'm going to grab some fish, as food is also a bit of an issue for us. It's probably not the most thrilling footage, but We need the food, so that's what we're going to do. There we go, 3 fish caught. We can leave now. I actually caught an eel there, which is worth a... Oh, it's the same amount of food, but still. A bit of variety. So we can build a bow now. Which of course we do at an anvil, just as all the bowyers do it. Oh, it's noisy here today. Something set Max off. Don't need those. So we could do a longbow. We'll do that. Missed it. Got that one. Early. Ah, an early. That one was too long. So only wasn't a superior one. Dexterity 8. It's better than the one he's using still. A lot better. So where is he? He's this one. So he gets an extra 6 dexterity. I think it's the same skill, just this shoot skill, isn't it? So he goes up to 13 to 21 damage, and this one was doing 9 to 15. So quite a big improvement there. And we can sell this bow as well. Let's do that now. Another 8 gold. All counts. I'll have a little look at our... Have we got like a... I don't think we have like a quest journal or anything like that, but if we look at the world map, does it say anything for the trackers? Seeker's Fangs. And what does that say? Report our victory. Okay, maybe we'll go and do that. We need a lot of other stuff, but that might be all we can do here for now. Let's make some more medicine while we're here. We can do that. Make 6. And we'll go and tell the trackers about killing the wolf. We'll pick up any resources we find. In fact, we might cut through woods where we can as well, just to see there's some deserters here. They're low level, let's attack them. They might have some gold, they might have a weapon we can sell. We're really sort of scrounging for any coin and food and experience as well that we can find. Just to try and level up a bit. I'm going to see how much our bow can do here. So if I shoot this guy... That's not bad. And I can put a sort of... Let's see, how far can I move up? Maybe if I come up here. And we'll put our Overwatch on. Oh, hello. Hermanus's feats have earned him the nickname Hermanus the Braggart. He earns an aptitude point. Nice. Valor points spent in one battle times 10. Oh, he spent 10 valor points in battle. There we go. Okay. I think he's going to be dead when he moves. This guy hasn't got any Overwatch on him, so let's do this. There we go. Oh, 45 crit. Wow. Okay, no, we're going to keep fighting. Who should we bring in? Theudinal, perhaps? It's got the rampage. Let's see if we need it first of all. We might not. Which wolf is it? This one. You might get some XP for killing him. Maybe we'll let the wolf do it. Can't get there. So we take the hit. Don't think he'll be able to reach him, no. Although we've got a temporary valor point, so let's just use that to finish him off with the old harpoon. Like so, and I'm hoping we've got some gold here. 10 gold. And I don't like this coup de grace skill. To all units in the area at the start of the next turn, or if the opponent disengages. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll be using that, but we'll sell it. We'll definitely sell it. We'll sell it to these merchants, in fact. There's another band of enemies just in there. Yeah, we don't want the heat from selling the stolen goods, unfortunately, but we can sell that for 14 gold. It hasn't really got anything we want. But who's this in here? That's a little band of bandits. And we can maybe try to arrest a couple of them. Roar. This might be hard to do if they're low level, because there's a chance we'd one hit them with our better weapons. We want people to be as close as possible, really, don't we? So let's just move them up a bit closer. What I might do is take Taurus in, and if I position him here, he might be able to hit both with his basic swing. No. Do that though. He's engaged. So if we leave that, and if we bring in, say, Theodenal to here, maybe we can arrest him. And we have a 57% chance of doing that. And we missed. Never mind. They're not going to do very much damage to us either, so we can afford to take a hit from them, really. Now, if we can do the same with Godhan, and we'll do it with this one. If we do this attack, we get him down low as well. I suppose maybe we'll try with Hermanus. 57% chance. And we get it this time. So that's good. Is there anyone else we can bring in to try and arrest? Bring Sigrich a bit closer. We don't want to go through the trap. It didn't highlight it, so I thought we'd go around it, but actually we ran straight through it. It's another temporary valor point, so we don't need to worry about conserving it, but we don't think we can target this one without hitting our own guy, so we won't do that. Don't know where he's going. Right, so we can arrest one more, can't we? So that's what we're going to try and do first. Missed again. And maybe I'll just bring him down here to kill this one. Can Sigrich kill him? Not kill him, arrest him is what I mean. There we go. So we've got 2 more prisoners to sell. What's that? It's worth just over 100 gold, isn't it? Got 12 from the battle. And some decent armour, by the look of it, so we'll loot all of that. Got a few level ups now, including our 2 wolves. So let's head into camp. We need to camp anyway. Bring the prisoners up there. That's what we're going to do. Look at the armour. So we get 9 armour. It's a light armour. So 9 armour, Bit of critical hit and +2 movement, which I'm quite potentially liking for Sigrich. It's actually less armour than she's got now, but you get the +2 movement and the extra crit hit. So for the extra movement, I think it's worth it. And now we've got this extra armour that's worth 12 to give to someone. Who didn't have very high? It might have been Hermanus. Oh no, he's got the other one like that. Vinich. Lalin. Doris has only got 11's worth, so we'll give him that. So slightly better than what he's wearing. And we'll level up our wolves, first of all, I think. Max here, who's going to get increased her strength. Now, we won't be able to pick a specialisation for him until level 3. So he's just a bit stronger than he was. And I think their health goes up anyway. So he's gone from 18 to 23, so he's got a few more hit points. And Ghost... I guess it'll be just a little bit of strength then. Vinich, he's level 4 now. So we're definitely going to upgrade his strength as we've got a double boost for that. And Hermanus is level 3. He's the bracket. So we can increase his movement, which might be quite good, or critical hit, which is already really good. Maybe we will do that. He's taking so many shots, it'd be nice if some of those are crits. And I noticed as well, he's got this thing here where he's got one person who doesn't like him and one who does. And I think it's Vinich who doesn't like him because Hermanus keeps shooting him in battle. I'm going to try and use all these carcasses as well. They're pretty heavy, but we can use them as food. Get rid of the drink we found. Got an eel. 5 left. A couple of mushrooms, and then we need to get rid of one, so we'll get rid of that ale. There we go. We'll pay our outstanding bills. Got some armour to sell next time we find a merchant. Hermanus and Vinich hate each other. Oh dear, I've never seen that before. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna shoot someone in battle, they're not going to be your best friend, are they? Oh, hang on, there was something to discuss here. These boors don't know the sharp end of a sword from the blunt one. How can I trust them if I barely make it out of each fight alive? Overanalyze. I don't get why we would choose that. I don't see the benefit of that. Admonish. I mean, I guess there's times when it might just be the least worst option. So he's going to lose relationship with the others, or he can just cry. And okay, well actually I'm starting to think actually now that might be the least worse. Maybe we'll do that. So we lose all our valor points, but you know, at least people don't hate him. Right, some more merchants here. So we'll click on them and we'll sell our old armor to them. Do you want some rags for 4 gold? These are the ones we sold before, isn't it? I've got that hammer we sold them. Sell 3 more of those. Not quite sure what they do. We'll keep that for now. Let's see what the trackers give us for killing that big wolf. Some more wood down there. Huh. Okay. Okay, so he's given us a reinforced armor layer, which gives +4 armor and +2 strength, which is pretty nice. And a recipe to learn to create it for ourselves. And the thing I don't know off the top of my head is whether this is something you can put on some armor and then remove it and sort of transfer it from armor to armor, or whether once you've installed it, whether that's it. You know, you can't ever use that again. But it's something we can definitely make use of now. So it's 4 armor, 2 strength. Who do we want to give that to? It's going to be one of our heavy weapons users, I think. But someone who's in quite good armor already, just in case. So he'd be good, but he hasn't got a little slot to put that on, whereas Taurus does. So if we put this on now, what do you do? So we add it to armor now. And yeah, it takes the raw material, but it looks like we can remove the reinforcement and put it on another piece of armor. So that's really nice, actually. That's a good reward. Now, what do we want to do here? Starting to level up a bit, starting to get better equipment. Okay, yeah, so there's confirmation of where that tavern was that we've been told to go to. I think really we still just want to level up and get better equipment, which is going to just take combat, taking missions where we can. It's more deserters here. So yeah, I think we're just going to fight people where we see them. We're going to hopefully increase our knowledge points and get some more recipes for some better weapons. We need a better pike and a better heavy mace. Although we're using a one-handed mace currently, which isn't so bad. This is mud, so we don't want to be in there really. Bring him a bit closer. Yeah, we don't need to worry too much about what we're doing with these guys. In fact, it might be good just to bring in our archer and just try and get them in a nice... Actually, we don't have the valor points for that. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Well, we could kill him, so why not? Nope. No, you can't get in range to do the little war cry thing. Wow. Just wipes him out in one hit, that 40 damage crit. He's going to go now. He was in mud, so I don't know if he'll be able to get close. He can, and he's got this thing where you target for the next move, so we're not the least bit worried about that. And actually, Sigurich can come up and attack him from behind quite safely. And again, one hit and he's gone. Bit of gold, bit of cloth, all good stuff. Fine, we'll repair. We didn't take any damage there, but Hermanus has leveled up. In fact, I think probably that's the... It's not a level up. He's got that extra aptitude point, hasn't he, from getting the braggart title. So that means we can upgrade his... Maybe critical hit again, as he's got the double bonus for it. So he's getting quite nice on that. He's got... Does it say what his chance is? Well, I guess it's a 15% chance, and then he's doing 34% damage extra on a crit. So pretty good. We want to go and sell our prisoners, I think, and I don't know if Stromcap's going to really generate any more quests for us. It might. We'll check in, just in case. Altis Tower is now rated as easy, probably because we've had a few level ups. Maybe we'll take that on, and we're going to negotiate as well. We've got 250 influence, so we can go up from 160 on their initial offer to 190, and we can have say a 95% chance of doing that, and we get it. Then we can negotiate up to 230, so we can have a 90% chance of that, and they refuse. They've offered us 173. We'll take it. It's only a little bit more than their initial offer, isn't it? That's unfortunate. I think we would hope on a 90% chance that you'd manage that. That's down near that salt mine. Well, it's near the woodcutter's camp, isn't it? So we'll go back down in that direction. And I'm just wondering if we try and fight Matthias Lund again, because we've got much better weapons this time on most characters. And we get quite a lot of money for doing it, and a really good heavy mace out of it, which would mean that we don't need to craft one. So we'd only really need to craft a pike for Laolin. maybe I'll take that. And we're going to try and negotiate as much money as we can. So we're going to try and go up to 366, 100% chance, and we do it. Can we get 440 at 90% chance? We can. And we're going to take that because I've only got enough renown to get a 20% chance of increasing that further. So 440 gold to kill Matthias London. We'll give it a go. We will give it a go. The last time we faced him, it was a little bit of an experiment. It didn't pay off, but you know, you've got to try these things out, haven't you? We can go via the prison as well to. I think it's on this lake, isn't it? Yeah, to try and get a bit more money for him. Our 2 prisoners. And I think if we can do that and beat Matthias Lund and clear that tower, suddenly we'll have, you know, probably close to 1,000 gold. Which should be a big increase on where we were at the start of the episode. Getting a bit low on food. That's something we've got to pay a bit of attention to. Here we go. So I think 2 of these are people that we brought in, but I'm not going to investigate them. Hand over a prisoner. Oh, here we go. It actually says at the top, 55 gold for each prisoner. Brilliant. Don't mind if I do. So up to 315 now, looking pretty healthy. But we can do better. So where's Lund from here? We've got to go down and sort of follow the left-hand side of this mountain range. And I noticed there was a mine as well here that we haven't been in before. So we might just stop in and investigate that as well. Stop right there. This salt mine belongs to her ladyship Gontran. I can't just let you walk in. Now we could pay him 60 gold. We've got the gold to do that. We could threaten him and get a wanted level. Or we can persuade him using 15 influence. And we've got 19. Use pretty much all of it, but you know, we can't do very much with 19 anyway. So okay, let's persuade him. As you wish. We can't mine the salt because of these 2 iron veins anyway. I really don't understand why you were so keen to go in there. Well, what we can do is mine those iron veins. We're not going to steal his salt, though. Is there anything else to interact with? I don't think so, but there's some iron ore that we can gather. So we'll do that, and I think he'll help him out as well. Maybe get some reward for doing that. Oh, just got that one. Well, we might find some precious gems here as well, which would be nice, because we can sell those. But we don't find any gems in here. Quick look to see if there's anything that we can interact with. Doesn't seem to be. So let's talk to him again. You cleared out the iron deposits? Oh, we can get back to work. And we actually get our influence back for doing that, do we? Okay, well, I was hoping for a gold reward, but, you know, that's fine, we'll take it. And we can go in there again in the future and get more iron if we want it. That's the Lund farm, isn't it? Don't need to go to the mill. And I am going to save the game just before we fight Matthias Lund here, because I don't really want to lose people. And, you know, when we can just as well come back later and do it like that. Starting to run out of food again. God, it's just a constant struggle just to have enough food to feed everyone. And money to pay them. Oh, let's get this iron. Even if you don't currently need it, you can sell it, can't you, and get a bit of gold for it. So we're going to quickly save. And now it's Lund time. We're going to do it this time. I've got a good feeling about it. He's still level 4, so he's not changed in level, but we've got a bit closer to him. I can't remember exactly how much health an army had. It was 100 and something, wasn't it? And he looks like he's on the same level pretty much. So what can we do here? He's going to apply Lucilla's judgment to the nearest enemy. So maybe we'll attacking from range on this go, then he'll go up and target someone, and as long as it's not our archer, and I'll move him over here, that person should be able to get out of range, in theory. So what we can actually do is maybe put the Overwatch on him as well. It's a nice crit to get us started. We'll do the barrage. And I can't move him close to an ally now. There we go. So he's put the judgment on him. So on his next turn, he's going to target the area. And I'm assuming it's going to be on Vinich. So let's not move Vinich yet. Let's move up. I'd quite like to do Sigrich when she's got 2 Valor points to spend. So who can we get Valor points from now? I mean, we could do it by moving Godhan up and maybe getting some from these 2 wolves, who I hope don't get killed, but you probably will. Because he's not going to engage. Laolin will get Valor points just for being near someone, won't he? So if he goes up to these wolves, maybe he'll get one there. Yeah. Just 16. It's all going to help. There. So we didn't move Vinich intentionally so that he can move before this attack happens. We've got, which we'll have to do now, or he'll get attacked. So why don't we just come in, give him a little bop. And then run away. Over here. Now the wolf, don't go in the zone. Bam. That's it for the wolf. I guess he was just in the target zone, and now he's going to target the other wolf. Which, to be honest, is probably almost a best case scenario, isn't it? He does not really. It doesn't seem to register which direction he's facing. So I don't know if it's worth the 2 Valor points for potentially no damage. Well, 10 damage, you know. Oh no. Ooh, I think Laolin might just be in that. And he gets to axe straight away. God damn it. So we need to heal Laolin now, because he might get targeted in this next zone as well. Let's get some Valor points going as we're near a couple of guys. And maybe we want to start bringing them around this way. Who else have we got? We've got Theudinal's all the way over here, so let's move him a bit closer into their area. What's he going to do? He's going to target an area, but then it's the end of the round, so we should be able to move anyone who's in his zone out, hopefully. Let's move Taurus in to be a bit closer for the attack. Right, so these 2 guys. That's a judgment. It says he targets the nearest enemy, so I don't know if he is going to attack. I'm going to have to assume he does, though. Poor Laolin's down again. We can bring him back. He's going to target Vinich now as well. That's where it all started falling apart last time. Well, look, we need to come in and start doing damage, don't we? So, going to do our rampage. And And we kind of need Godden to come in here and knock down his guard. Because he's taking a 30% damage reduction at the moment. So let's move Taurus out to a bit of a safer area. Maybe out here. Now Vinich is going to get targeted. We need to move Lowlin out of the way, but I don't really want to do that just yet. Let's bring Godhan in. And we need to get this guard off, don't we? So let's do that. Even though it's almost off anyway. It's got one armor left. We can actually move right up to Lowlin and do our heal on him. So let's do that now. So now Vinich is going to take the hit. And now next he's going to go after Godhan. So we probably do want to move Lowlin. Get our attack in first. We're eating into his HP now, which is nice. It's a shame about the wolves. A bit disappointed about that. And Lowlin kind of just needs to get the heck out of town, doesn't he? So let's do that. Now it's going to be Godden who's judged. And he's facing a direction now, so we would need another 2 Valor points, wouldn't we? So we'll just get in. She does pretty good damage, just 20 damage, and then just retreat a bit. So Godden's going to go down. And he's going to target who? He's going to target Godhan again, which we'll have a new round for him to get out the way. So we can that'll be okay. Cudinal still needs to get in a bit closer. He's got 103 hit points left. This should be doable. This should be doable. New round. And we can take a go, and then we're going to need to move Godhan, otherwise he's going to die. So maybe I bring Theudinal in and do this rampage. We've got the points for it now. And then he can move out the area a little bit. $67 health. I mean, we'll be able to beat him. The question is, can we get everyone out alive? And we're going to have to move Godhan now. Just get him to limp out the area. Now, can he limp towards anyone who's got the healing skill? I think he might be the only one who's actually got that. No, Vinich has it, and he's also dying. None of the ones who are actually alive have it, so he's just going to have to just run away from the guy, really. Oh, okay. Ooh. Don't think I can see a way to save Godhan here. The only way I could do it is if I could heal him, but I can't do it. I can't do that much damage in one go either. Question is, do we just take that on the chin? It's one of our original members. It's our captain. Level 3. I mean, we get his equipment back. That's not really the concern. Oh, what can we do? I don't think there's anything we can do. I think that's it. I think it's game over for him. Well, let's let it play out. crunch. So much for Godhen, unfortunately. He's going after Taurus now, and that's okay because Taurus can move. But we can just bring him round here, take a swing. Does the crit, gets the bleed, and then just run off this way. Crit might do it. 18. He should die after his next turn because of that bleed. He doesn't even take his turn. Now he passes his turn. What have we got? This might be close enough. It's not quite. And bleed to death. So that's a shame, but you know, you can recruit new people. So we lost 2 wolves, that's okay. We lost Godhen, which is disappointing, but we've got this Lucilla now. So this is a Warhammer that it's got a pretty disgusting description, but it gives strength 14, and you get the ability that we saw there that he was using. So you sort of set up a move, and I'm not a massive fan of that, but we can engineer that to work. If he acts last and, you know, gets a target on an enemy that's already moved and then goes first in the next round, you can do it that way. And he'll do 150% strength damage and knocks all areas back 6 meters. So it's a good weapon. Got some gold. You can actually heal all the way up. We'll be down a fighter. Secret's just leveled. Oh, cancel. Sorry, loot all. Yeah, so confirmation. We get Godhand's equipment. His armor's ripped to pieces, though, as you'd probably expect. But we got 440 gold coming in, which would be quite nice. Let's have a look at Vinich. We did lose our strategist, though. Vinich. So we're going to get rid of this guard mace. So he's gone from 10 to 19 damage to 41 damage. So yeah, it's a good skill. Plus he can attack when he moves up to someone. He can use this weakening blow, so that's going to be doing more damage anyway, just using the new hammer. And I guess we'll give him the Purifier's ring that Godhen had. Damn. So yeah, you know, it's good to have finished the mission. I'm a little bit down about it though, just losing someone. But you know, it happens. It's a rough life for a mercenary. Now the question is, do we take on this Altis Tower while we're here? We're down a fighter. I mean, we can probably look at it and just see how many people they've got and what level they are. And if we don't think we're up to it, we'll come back. I think it was over here, wasn't it? There's a group of wolves. What are they? They're... Or was it boars? I wish I could see what level they were. Oh, no, there's deserters attacking as well. They were pretty hardcore, weren't they? What about this tower? Level 3. Okay, well, I think we can take this on. There's 7 of them, there's 7 of us now. Let's do that. And hopefully when we come out, those people won't be chasing us anymore. They probably will be. There's actually 6 of us, I guess, because one of them is the pony, isn't it? So there's lots of them over there. There's a couple of them over here. Maybe if we move these people over to here. And Vinich there. I want to protect Vinich a bit. He's going to be acting last. Let's move, say, Theodenal there, and we'll get Theodenal to act first. Maybe if he comes and attacks this hoodlum. We get the rampage ability back. Might be a one go kill. Don't think it is. No. Quite low in health though. Is he going to shoot? He is, and he'll probably hit his own. No. Okay, he hit us. I thought we were the other way around then for a second. This hoodlum's going next. Let's do Taurus, maybe. I want to kind of open up Sigrich for an easy backstab, so let's move in there. I don't think he could have hit both. Oh yeah, he does. He got the crit, so he actually did do the one-turn kill. He's acting next, all the way over here, so we're not too worried about them just yet. We can bring Sigrich in to kill this one, so maybe we'll do that. Oh, they seem to love that finishing move. That's fine, that's our go. I don't suppose I can bring Vinich in that close, no. I thought he would be out of range. I just did that so he'll get the Valor point for being next to Taurus. Yep, gets the double hit in, unfortunately. But I think Vinich can get in there. He can, and he's got a pretty big arc on this hammer, so we don't want to target ours in that. He's going to attack 41. This guy's got 58. So let's try there. We want to make sure we are only targeting him. He's got a bit of damage reduction as well. I thought the archer had already gone. Is it a new round? Oh no, maybe must have. No, okay. Maybe it was this one that acted. So we're going to act first with Vinich here, and he's going to do this Lucilla's Revenge. Got a big hit on it. Only did 35 damage, probably because of the damage reduction. But he can move in still. And we'll give him a wallet with this weakening blow. And he's dead. Now the poachers don't tend to move, so maybe if we could bring Vinich up, say here, and line up another attack. And we'll try and do it like this so that he's not likely not hit any of our troops. And if he's still around next turn, we'll kill him that way. Right, who's going to act next? It's this one down here. So let's bring Theodenal down. Should be able to take care of this one. Because by engaging we'll get the Valor point. So we'll do the Rampage. Does less damage than Taurus. Now it's this one over here, so who can we bring up? Talking of Taurus. God, really missing Godhand. I think we'll try and get another... He was a warrior, wasn't he? If we try and recruit another warrior, maybe back at Stromcap, we can start getting our numbers back up. Fortunately, we've got the good equipment to give them immediately. Although I think there'd need to be a certain level to equip the sword, maybe? Or maybe they'll be okay. Go bye-bye. Maybe we'll go for this one. I'd quite like for him to stay there and for us to kill him with Vinich next turn. Ooh, I don't know, we've seen that finishing move before. Maybe we have. Right, so what's he going to do? He is going to stay. He shoots Vinich, but it's no knockback, so he doesn't lose the movie setup. So it's just this guy left, really, isn't it? Maybe we'll just sit here next to Vinich and get a Valor point for that. So Vinich again is going to smack this guy. Wallop to 62 damage that time. Can't really get in, so I think we'll just end the turn there. Bring Taurus up, attack from behind. Do the old rampage. And actually that's enough, that kills him. So what do we get? We get a pretty nice hunter's bow, actually. I don't think it's as good as the one we're using. It does have knockback. Got some wood, got some ore, got some gold, some fabric, a couple of lockpicks, all good stuff. Don't have enough raw materials to fix our equipment. We're in the tower now. Oh, we can lockpick that chest, so we will. Oops. Oh, that is promising. A little bit more. Oh no, okay, we've used the lockpicks that we found. Not too bad, a little bit further. There we go. What have we got? We've got a couple of things for our backpacks. We've got an ancient idol, which every time this unit kills an enemy, they gain an extra morale. Not quite sure what morale does, but, you know, it sounds good. A badger-shaped pendant. It looks a bit like a Witcher symbol, doesn't it? That's a +1 willpower and a knowledge point in this thing here, so that's good. We'll use that now. And we will learn the schematic for the spear. The Gizarm. And we'll build that for Laolin next time we're in town. We can't put these things on just yet. Is there anything else here we might be able to get our way into? Oh, yep, there's another lockbox here. And we get some food, which is good. We'll take all that. Nothing up there. I think that's probably it. Looks like it. Okay. Now we're going to exit, and when we exit we might need to be running immediately. Yep. They've actually lost interest in us there. Did we... Oh, okay, this is the woodcutters camp, wasn't it? And I don't think we want to take them on, take that fight on, until we've had a chance to recruit a new soldier. And I would go there. I don't know if we can take the shortcut there. That's the abandoned tower. So I think we'll retrace our steps and we'll try and steer clear of these bandits and boars. Ooh. Until we've leveled up a bit more and got another fighter in. Oh dear, they almost saw us. It's quite like the snow iris. I think we've used a lot of our medicine. Right, so I think we'll head back to Stromcap. We're going to get our 600 crowns reward. Have to camp in a minute, but we've got food to give them and money to pay the wages. That's all good. We've killed the boss of this area, which is quite nice. We've got a nice weapon. We did take a... Unfortunately, we did claim one of our members, but, you know, these things happen. Oh, we're over now, aren't we? We're not using as much food now. We don't have all our people. Slightly worried that we won't have the influence to recruit another person, though. He's unhappy we're giving them all the raw food. We can only cook mutton so far. We might have to learn a few new recipes. We're going to lose all our morale. We're going to get 50% fatigue, which isn't great. Okay, we only had 2 valor points anyway. Let's just lose them. So they're not always positive, these interactions with our mercs, are they? Now, can we sort of shortcut? Oh, we don't need to. Well, we can kind of head around the plateau that way. We can still need to go to that fishery and work out who deserves to live there. We don't have any prisoners at the moment. I probably could have captured some in that last fight, couldn't I? And actually, when we have a bit more gold in our pockets, we can stop some of these blacksmiths and maybe buy some of these nice weapons and armour that we're seeing that they've got, that we just haven't been able to do anything with so far. Okay, so let's first of all, we'll go to the inn first. Get our money. There we go, so we're doing pretty well now there. We do have an easy one now to get this gang. It's only 110 gold. But we'll say yes to it. We do need the money. I'm not going to negotiate it because I think we're going to need all our influence to get in another fighter. We need a warrior. And we could recruit him. We have just enough influence to recruit someone. He's an archer though. I don't really want another archer just yet. Oh, this is the informant. Thorius. He's a spearman. That's okay for the time being. I really want another warrior. And Astenal here is a warrior. Is it a warrior that we want? I can't remember what Godden was now. Was he just a swordsman? Let's just pop into our camp and see what class the axe users are. Yeah, so maybe it's a swordsman that I want. Because these guys can't use the swords, can they? I think they change relatively quickly in terms of the mercs who you can hire. So maybe we'll leave that just for now. I'm going to go to the blacksmith and we're going to make a new weapon. Hopefully. I think we can. Actually, we can't. What do we need? We need 5 more wood, annoyingly. Let's repair our armour while we're here. And we'll sell the old mace and the bow that we got. Anything else to sell? I mean, we're doing well for money. We're up to 854 now. We've got loads of ore, decent amount of leather and fabric. I want to keep God Hand stuff. Maybe we'll take a trip to the market and buy some food. Oh, and mutton's on sale at the moment. Or rather, it's on discount, so let's buy all of those. So it only costs us 40 now. I think we'll probably have to buy the bear meat. We'll certainly need to buy the salt, because we're going to turn the mutton into... Actually, we could turn it into stew, couldn't we? And we need... I think it was grapes, was it, for that recipe? Mutton stew, we need... Yeah, 2 grapes. So we could do 5 of these if we get 10 grapes, which we should be able to do at this stand over here. And they're on discount as well. So that's good. Oh, they've only got 10. Yeah, okay. So let's cook up that stew. 5 of those. And we'll see how many days worth of food that takes us to. We're at 99 food at the moment. And when we've cooked these, we go to 109. So 20 more, was that? Which doesn't sound like a lot actually, does it? But we can make a bit of bread as well. We're up to 6 days worth of food now. That's good. What's he got to sell? Any wood would be good. The fangs we sold him are on discount at the moment. We could buy them back for their value. Don't think so though. Right, so we need 5 wood. And I think we can probably chop some somewhere nearby. Or just stumble across some. Did the wealthy farm have somewhere to chop wood? No, it doesn't look like they've actually gone now. So maybe we can take this stuff. We can take the wheat they had. Do they have anything else of value here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Never mind. Might go up to... When we hire a new swordsman, maybe we'll go up to the companion training grounds. So you can buy new skills for them, and we might need someone who's... Now that Godhan's gone, he was our... one of only 2 healers we've got. Is that some wood there? So that's a useful skill to have. 3 wood. What do we need? We needed... I can't remember now. Let's have a look at the recipe. So we need 12 wood, and we currently have 10 wood. So we need 2 more. If we can find another bundle of wood somewhere. Maybe the old Wilbert sheepfold might have somewhere to chop. No. Oh, we were tripping over ourselves in places to chop wood before this. I can't get these resources. We've actually not been up in this area. Maybe we'll go and take a look there now. Might have some wood. Looks like there was a band of bandits to fight, so we can maybe take a couple of prisoners. Oh, we've tired ourselves out though, so let's take a quick break. Oh, so okay, so we've got 80% chance of being attacked here, probably because of this bandit group that's roaming around. So if we just let them wander off a little bit, if we rest now, yeah, no threat level now. So we get 14 for one of these stews, which is pretty good. I think a loaf of bread, not quite. So we put some ale in there and rest up. There's a quest thing there. What are they? Oh, there's that gang we're looking for. Okay. That was purely by chance. So let's do these 2 fights. This one should be quite quick, and we'll try and take a couple of prisoners. And then we'll fight that gang and get a bit of money for that. And hopefully we might find some wood somewhere around here. So there's 6 of them, there's 6 of us. They're quite weak. We do have 2 Valor points. What I might do is use Hermanus here. And we'll just kind of shut down this bottleneck with an Overwatch. Must remember to take 2 prisoners. But it won't be him. Can Taurus get in there? He can do, actually. Let's do that. Sorry, it's Thuda now. There. Don't want... do I want to rampage? I'm not going to rampage because this might be someone we can capture. They're only doing very small amounts of damage to us in melee. We come here and rampage this guy. He would do up to 33 damage, and he has 33, so it could get him quite low. Or he does 23 damage actually from this. So he would be... Let's try the rampage. We've got a few chances to get this right. There we go. So he's actually down to 4, so he's really low, and we can try and capture him now with a 76% chance of succeeding. And we do. There's one. Maybe we'll move him up close to this archer. if we move Vinich here and put his attack on, special attack, there, we can potentially hit both these archers if this one doesn't move. Which he does. Probably wisely. I mean, she is just going to kill that poacher if she attacks them. She's my last one is acting, isn't she? So they don't need any help on that side, do they? So let's just bring her up here. That's annoying. So if she doesn't kill this guy, he might be low enough to capture. He's not really. Hermanus will probably kill him if he attacks him. Yeah. But this guy's going to act next. So let's just okay. Shoot him. I'll finish up here behind Sigrich. Now, we've got 2 more chances to capture one. Well, I think we're going to use Vinich just to kill this one. As we had that set up. Now, galvanization, so we've got to watch out a bit more for this. So he's got 25 health. Let's see what we do with this attack. 12. He's got 13 left. We'll do 12 damage with this. So he's on 1, so he should be pretty easy to capture now. I might even be able to do it here. Possibly not because we attacked. So let's bring up Taurus. Try and get the arrest on this guy. Ah, does he have to be engaged? It's a shame he can't use that taunt. And he's bleeding, so he will die in the next go. So we may as well just kill him now. We've got another fight against a bandit group coming up after this encounter, so hopefully we'll have a chance to get one there. This guy's proving quite annoying. So what we can do is 12 health. I mean, they'll all kill him in one hit, won't they? We're doing a bit too much damage now. Oh well. So a bit more gold. We've got some coal. We can repair all our stuff, so we will do that. We've got a couple of level ups too, which is good. Do those now. Thudenal's now level 4. We're definitely going to choose the double strength increase there. And Lalin is level 4 now, and definitely do the strength on him as well. Like so. Move the prisoner up here. We sort of keep our prisoners near the back here, don't we? So, attack again. Try and get another prisoner. A few more. There's 6 of these guys. And they've got the crit thing on, haven't they? So their leader is giving them that, this Serlinor. So I want maybe Taurus to go in and just engage her in combat. And let's bring everyone... I was going to say bring everyone around to the side. We can't really. So never mind. They're a bit weak on this side, aren't they? Maybe we'll swap Thudenal for Sigrich there. Someone who's a bit more muscle. So let's move Taurus in then and engage the leader. Woof, and we've taken her right down to 6, so she might be someone we can capture, and maybe if she's a named unit, perhaps we can get a bit more money for her, I don't know. So it's tempting to finish her off, but let's end our turn there. And maybe we could bring... yeah, we can bring Sigrich in here. Let's see if we can arrest this leader. That's weird. Maybe you can't arrest leaders? I don't know. Let's kill her. It's quite tempting to put Vinich there, isn't it, with his big hammer. Maybe I'll do that. Ah, he can't reach them. He'll be able to hit one. Seems like a little bit of a waste. But it should kill that one, so... Right, now I've got these guys. I've still only got the one Valor point. Theudinal, what does he do? He does 21 damage, and they've got 22. So if he doesn't crit, maybe he can make one of these arrestable. Oh, I can't. If we come there, does that make a difference? It does. So we'll hit both. They're both down to 1 HP. So this one that's about to attack, let's just get him off the board. Just remembered again, they need to be engaged, don't they? Ah, keeps catching me, that. So what does he do? He's going to do... Oh. Yeah, he's probably going to kill him in one hit. Not that he can reach him. I don't know why we couldn't arrest that leader. That was a bit disappointing. Let's get this one engaged in combat anyway. Now we might get him down... Oh, yeah, he's on 1 hit point. So next round, we'll move Theudinal up and try and arrest this guy. So he's engaged, he's low on health, and there we go. And we have a 100% chance to capture. So let's do that. Excellent. Is that it? Oh, there's 2 more. I was expecting the combat to end. Yeah, so Theudinal ends his turn. Vinich is going to wallop this guy. Oof. Oh. Yeah, he's not getting up from that. I mean, we could set up another one on here, but it seems like he probably won't survive till the next turn anyway. But still, might as well. So I think once we've engaged him, we'll get the... Oh, don't even get that far. I was going to say we'll get the rampage, but he's dead already, so we won't be doing that. Got a bit more gold, got an amazing hairbrush, some more, some okay armour, which I probably won't bother with, some stuff to sell, and some gold. And Taurus has leveled up. Got an achievement, Workaholic. So Taurus is now level 4, and he can get some more movement. I think that's probably not a bad option. It's nice to have a bit more movement. As they start wearing heavier armour as well, those armours come with movement penalties, so being able to mitigate that, it will be good. And I've never been down to this area, so let's just have a quick poke around here. We are still looking for a bit of extra wood, aren't we? Can I get around here? Oh, hello, we can. It's interesting. Don't think I've ever been here before. Got a couple of fishing spots. Got some ore. Oh, got some wages to pay. Ah, it's interesting. Never been in that area before. Wasn't a lot there. There's a bit of resources, I suppose. Where was that geographically? Okay. So it looks like there's another big area on top of that mountain as well, sort of behind that companion's training ground. So we will come back and have a look at that at some point. But right now I want to go back to the jail and sell our prisoners. I want to find another couple of wood and craft a better pole arm. And turn in the quest that we've just completed. So we're going this way to go to the jail first. It's not this lake, it's the next one over, isn't it? Oops, okay, we're going to be camping. I don't think we can find a way to do it any better than that. Oh dear, who's going to get the captain's spot now? Someone that we want to sort of run into the middle of our people and encourage them. So Sigrich might even be the best for that, because she's always someone who's trying to get in for a backstab, so she's never one sort of running into the front of combat. So maybe we'll make Sigrich our captain. Yeah, that feels okay. Got some wolves there. I think oh, okay. Maybe we'll do that another time. I think this episode's getting on a bit for length already, so we kind of want to get towards wrapping it up, I think. We'll just finish off our couple of chores. I still haven't found that couple of bits of wood, though. Oh, we're up to 60 for him, maybe because he was level 2, so we get slightly more money for that. And this one's a level 1. So up to 841 again now. Getting on for 1,000 when we turn in our quest. I'm just going to check. We're still missing out on a couple of 2 wood, which is annoying. Scanning around, trying to see if it might have regenerated anywhere. Oh, there's a blacksmith merchant here, so let's catch up with him and see what he's got to sell. So he might have some good weapons. What's he got? He's got a blue dagger. It's dexterity of 6, which I think is lower than what we're using at the moment. Gain 3 rage. I don't know about that. But a decent light armor here. Movement 2 and armor of 17. So because considering how much money we've got, I think we will buy that. And let's sell some of the stuff we've got to sell. So this one, this one. Was there anything else? Oh, there's that awesome brush we found. And that will do. So who are we going to equip that on? Someone who's maybe it's a light armor, so maybe we'll do it on Sigrich, as she's our captain now. We kind of want to look after her a bit more, don't we? So she still gets the movement, loses a little bit of critical hit chance, but doubles her armor effectively. So we'll do that. It was perhaps slightly counterintuitive in that she's not a unit that's really going to be taking a lot of sort of head-on damage in combat, but we want to look after our captain now, I think. Especially as we like it. Let's go up to this timber mill. We haven't found any wood anywhere else, but maybe there's somewhere we can chop it here. There's another blacksmith there as well. Any wood to chop? Yes, there is. Good. Okay. Good. Now we do have this ornate key. I know what's down there though, and I don't really want to go down there just yet. We'll save that for another episode, I think. What have we got here? We've got the Inquisition Great Axe. Arm of Justice. You deal damage to the target and lures them into close range to engage them. If the target is engaged in combat with the ability, they execute an attack of opportunity. So you kind of get two attacks, although you kind of need to guarantee that in order to, because the first attack only does at most half damage, really. So I'm quite happy with the axes our axe users are using at the moment. We've got this doublet, which is better armor and movement, maybe for the Hermanus. Could work. It's only 90, so maybe we'll do that. And we'll sell this Outlaw's Tunic for a bit of money back. So Hermanus can put this on. Like that. So what was he wearing? Armor 9. I don't think that's... I think everything else we're wearing is better than that. So we'll just sell it the next time we're in town. We're going to go and make that pole arm now, turn in our quest, see what other mercs there are to hire, if we can replace Godden. Someone in green there. Collect our bounty. Anything else to take? Probably not currently. Who's this? Aldebreth. I'm the eldest son of a family seeking to join the Broker Council, but for a merchant to obtain the coveted broker title, they must prove their supply lines are efficient and their business partners reliable. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the latter. I believe mercenaries such as you, who know the value of both shiny crowns and sharp swords, can be of help. I need you to convince Tiltron and Marheim shopkeepers to become my local resellers. You will speak to them, possibly negotiate or even bribe them, so that they agree to sell the wares I will provide. Fine. So that quest will finish up in the next country over. So I think it's a bit of a long-winded one, that. Ranger, so sort of stabby rogue, probably okay for that. Ular. Brute. So does that mean he's a hammer user? Possibly. Don't know if we need another one of those. Or Pelham, who's a spearman. So I'm not massively enthused by any of them again. And possibly the Brute, but we've already got a hammer user. I really want another swordsman coming in. But let's go and make a new spear. We're going to make the Gizam. Oh well, should be a superior quality. Strength of 8. Alright, so let's see how much of an improvement that is for Lowlin. He's been a bit underpowered for a while now, so he's got strength of 4. Stunning Assault is the active skill. He gets Impale, which deals 10 to 13 damage to the target and knocks them back. Damage is doubled if attacking from distance, which we should be able to do, so that's nice. So it's more like a 20 to 26 damage, so that's actually really good. Yeah, happy with that. Alright, let's see if we can sell a couple of things, then we'll probably call it a day. Bit of repair. We're going to buy these discounted raw materials. I'd like to buy that. I'm wary of going too low on money at the moment. Do the spear. And this old armour. And yeah. So I think we'll call it a day there. It's probably quite a long episode, so apologies for that. We'll try and maybe keep an eye on that a bit more for future episodes. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then please do hit the like button and perhaps even subscribe to the channel, which would be amazing. And hopefully I will see you next time.